Welcome to Smart English Reader, your daily boost for confident English. Let's build your reading, speaking, and listening skills with real stories and practical language. Ready to grow? Let's begin.
My name is Daniel. I grew up in a small town with quiet streets, green trees, and simple houses. Our home was not big, only 2 rooms, 1 small kitchen, and a yard where flowers grew. But it was full of love, peace, and the gentle strength of my mother. When people ask me about my childhood, I always say, "My mother is my home." You may wonder what I mean by that. For me, home is not only a house made of bricks and wood. Home is where love lives. Home is where someone takes care of you, comforts you, and believes in you. That someone, for me, has always been my mother. My mother's hands. My mother's hands tell the story of our life. They are soft and kind, but also strong and full of work. From morning to night, her hands are never still, washing, cooking, cleaning, sewing, touching our faces with love. When I was little, I used to hold her hand everywhere we went. I felt safe, as if no harm could reach me when her fingers held mine. Her hands are small, but they have done great things. They built our home, not with money or power, but with care and sacrifice. Sometimes, when she finishes her work and sits down, I look at her hands and think, "Whoa, these hands carried me, fed me, dressed me, and wiped my tears." Every line on her palm is a line of love. The morning light. Every morning, my mother wakes up before everyone else. She opens the window to let in the sunlight, then lights the fire in the kitchen. The smell of her cooking fills the air. Warm bread, tea, and sometimes rice and milk. While she works, she hums softly. Her voice is gentle like the morning breeze. That sound makes our home feel alive. When I wake up, she smiles and says, "Good morning, my son." Those words are like sunshine in my heart. She prepares everything for us before thinking of herself. That is what love looks like: quiet, constant, and full of light.
The silent sacrifices. My mother never talks about her sacrifices, but I see them every day. When there is not enough food, she eats last, and sometimes she pretends she's not hungry. When there's only one good piece of clothing, she gives it to me. I remember one day when I needed money for school books, she quietly sold her favorite scarf in the market. Later, when I found out, I cried. She just hugged me and said, "Don't cry, my son. Knowledge is better than scarves." That day, I learned that love gives without asking anything in return. The strongest woman. My mother is not tall, but she is strong in ways that surprise me every day. When things go wrong, she doesn't cry easily. She takes a deep breath and says, "We will find a way." Her strength is not loud. It's calm and steady, like the earth under your feet. Once, when my father lost his job for a few months, I saw how my mother handled everything. She started selling bread in front of our house to help us. She woke up earlier than ever, baking until her hands hurt. When I asked her, "Aren't you tired, Mama?" she smiled and said, "I'm tired, but I'm thankful. We are together. That is enough." Her strength taught me that real power is not in muscles, but in the heart. The comfort of her voice. No matter how bad my day is, my mother's voice makes everything better. When I come home tired or sad, she always knows. She doesn't need to ask. She looks at my face and says, "Come, my child. Sit. Tell me what happened." Sometimes I talk, sometimes I just stay silent, but she always understands. Her presence is like medicine. Even when she scolds me, I know it comes from love. She says, "I'm hard on you because I want you to be strong." And when I succeed, her smile shines brighter than the sun.
Lessons at the table. In the evenings, we eat together. Our table is small, but our hearts are big. While we eat, my mother likes to tell stories about her childhood, her dreams, and her mistakes. She says, "Daniel, life is not always fair, but it can always be good if your heart stays kind." She teaches me that respect, honesty, and gratitude are more valuable than gold. I once asked her, "Mama, what makes a person rich?" She answered, "A rich person is one who can share, not one who only collects." Her words became my guide.
Thanks for reading with Smart English Reader. Keep practicing, stay curious, and speak with confidence. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your journey starts here.